On his first day back in office, President Donald Trump made it abundantly clear. The America of his second term will look drastically different. Through a flurry of executive orders, he launched a broadside against the policies of his predecessor, signaling a dramatic return to his America First agenda. But as the dust settles, the real question emerges. What are the ripple effects of these orders on America's domestic stability, global reputation, and geopolitical positioning? Welcome to America's Geopolitics, where we cut through the noise and dive deep into the decisions shaping our world. Don't forget to subscribe for more no-nonsense analysis. Now let's break this down. Immigration is the cornerstone of Trump's political identity, and his first-day executive orders reignited this debate with ferocity. By declaring a national emergency at the southern border, he unlocked federal funding to resume wall construction and enforce stricter border policies. But the most contentious order? His attempt to end birthright citizenship, a move that strikes at the heart of the 14th Amendment. Let's be clear, Trump can't unilaterally change the Constitution. This order is almost guaranteed to face legal challenges, but the real game here is political. By forcing this debate, Trump is rallying his base and framing the immigration question as a matter of national security and sovereignty. Then there's the reinstatement of the Remain in Mexico policy. For asylum seekers, this means months, even years, waiting in legal limbo. For Mexico, it's a geopolitical headache, straining resources and sparking domestic tensions. This policy may placate Trump's base, but it complicates relations with Mexico, one of America's largest trading partners. The question is, how much tension can the U.S.-Mexico relationship sustain before economic fallout begins? Among Trump's most controversial first-day actions was the sweeping pardon of 1,500 individuals convicted of crimes related to the January 6th Capitol riots. This decision, while celebrated by many of his supporters, has reignited fierce debates about accountability and justice in America. For Trump's base, this move is framed as rectifying what they see as political persecution. But for others, it's a stark signal that accountability for one of the most divisive events in recent U.S. history is being undone. The implications extend beyond the individuals pardoned. This decision could deepen political polarization and undermine faith in the justice system. Internationally, it raises questions about the stability of U.S. democratic institutions, especially as allies and rivals alike assess America's political climate. While Trump's pardons resonate with his loyalists, they've left a lasting impact on the perception of U.S. governance at home and abroad. Climate policy under Trump's second term is less about saving the planet and more about energy dominance. By withdrawing from the Paris Agreement again and reopening Alaska's wilderness to oil and gas drilling, Trump's message is clear. Fossil fuels are back. In the short term, these moves could boost U.S. energy production and create jobs. But the long-term costs? Mounting environmental damage, legal battles, and a potential loss of leadership in the global energy transition. Geopolitically, withdrawing from the Paris Agreement sidelines the U.S. in global climate discussions. It cedes leadership to countries like China and the EU, who are doubling down on renewable energy. And as the world shifts toward decarbonization, America risks being left behind in the next energy revolution. On trade, Trump's orders continue his America First ethos. By initiating investigations into trade deficits and unfair practices, especially with China, he's signaling a return to economic protectionism. But this time, it's not just about tariffs. The creation of an external revenue service to collect tariffs and duties is an ambitious move, potentially centralizing power and reshaping how trade revenue flows into the government. But such a shift risks bureaucratic inefficiency and could spark backlash from businesses reliant on global supply chains. Trump's focus on China's compliance with trade agreements like the 2020 deal is another flashpoint. While it plays well domestically, it's unlikely to reverse China's long-term economic trajectory. Instead, we could see more decoupling between the two economies, which would reverberate across global markets. Domestically, Trump's orders took direct aim at Biden-era diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. By eliminating DEI programs and recognizing only 2 genders in federal policy, Trump is reversing years of social progress. These moves are sure to galvanize his supporters while deepening cultural divides. In the short term, these policies will energize Trump's base, but the long-term risk lies in alienating younger generations whose views on gender and diversity are far more progressive. This could have lasting implications for the Republican Party's future. Trump's first-day executive orders are bold, sweeping, and controversial. They represent a sharp pivot from the policies of his predecessor, reigniting debates on immigration, energy, trade, and social values. But beneath the headlines lies a deeper reality. These decisions will not only shape America but ripple across the globe, testing alliances, markets, and social cohesion. What do you think of Trump's first-day actions? Will they make America stronger or deepen its divides? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to America's Geopolitics for more in-depth analysis of the forces shaping our world.